GM, just a quick one before we get going. So, as you know, the Blocmates podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Certainly shouldn't be considered as financial advice. We have absolutely no idea what we're talking about half the time. So, any investment decision you do make should be based on your own research and your own understanding of the risks involved. One more thing as well, there's around 50% of people who listen regularly who aren't subscribed yet. So, if you please could just do us a favor and hit the subscribe or the follow button or the like button. Helps content grow, helps us grow, helps it reach more people like yourselves, and it means the world to us as well. So that's the last I'll ask of you. So yeah, let's get to the episode.
Well. We are back on another one that I've been looking forward to for a long time, and it's probably on us more than anything because of everywhere we've been lately. But we have got Boyle back on the Blocmates podcast. Hello, mate. Welcome back.
How are you, boys? What's been happening?
Oh,
actually, before you fucking start, I just want to say, you guys fucked me so hard on the edit last time with those clips. So bad. So you sent me these clips and it's us interacting. Yeah. It's me, you guys talking. You asked me a question and then you cut to me answering the question and it's like a joke. I'm saying something funny and all you have is me in the frame laughing at what I'm saying. It's insane. You didn't fucking cut to you guys laughing. It's just, and not only that, you cut out your audio as well. So you muted out you guys laughing.
But you
and it's fucking me sitting there just laughing at my own jokes psychotically. And I'm sharing it. And I've got all comedian friends and that, and they're all like, you're fucking bombing like hell on that podcast. I'm like, no, they're like, no, you got to watch the whole thing.
You need the context.
Yeah, you need the context. You got to watch the whole thing. They're like, yeah, right. We're not watching fucking.
Yeah, so Henry, if you're listening, make sure you don't fuck Boyle over this time.
Henry, cut in some laughter. Some canned laughter or something.
Some French type shit.
That's my only gripe. That was my only gripe because I shared a couple and I was like, fuck, this is brutal. I thought people would put it together like, oh, they've cut, but no one. I just got to trash it.
I'm sorry, mate. To be fair, Henry just like runs riot on Instagram and clips shorts up and we post them and we don't put as much onus yet. We haven't really sorted the Insta clips. We do mainly everything through Twitter. So we definitely need to, we are in the process of sorting that out, but that is funny. But yeah, we won't do that again. Doing stand up on your own in the bathroom.
Make sure we definitely do that again.
This is a clip. Yeah, just fucking me laughing at myself.
Well, mate, thanks for coming back on then, because you could quite easily have just told us to fuck off. But
no, I had a fucking ball last time. It was fun.
It was. I mean, Henry's just said that it worked as our highest ever viewed short. So even though you were,
yeah, because they're fucking trashing me. In the comments, they're like, look at this fucking idiot.
Most shared. It'll be the most shared going around the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, most shared.
Oh, mate. Well,
guy on podcast. Yeah, it turns into a meme. Guy on podcast who thinks he's funny. Typical guy on podcast that thinks he's funny. No one else does.
We thought you were funny, mate. But yeah, Henry banks some fake laughter to put in the background so poor Boyle isn't just like looking like a bathroom stand-up comedian or something. But yeah, how's it been going, mate? What have you been up to?
Oh, man, I'm heading over to Canada and the US, and I'm actually going down to, so I'm doing a little tour. I'm doing Vancouver and Toronto, doing some shows out there, and then probably bouncing into the US for a couple of shows, but there's some visa bullshit going on. But after that, I'm heading down to Central America. I'm going Guatemala, Mexico, and fucking El Salvador, baby.
You're going?
I'm going to get down to Bitcoin Beach.
You're going to go, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. That's the only reason I'm going.
That'll be so.
Check it out.
It's going to be a wild trip, I think.
Are you all hooked up to Lightning Network and that so you can actually pay for shit?
Not just yet. Well, there's nowhere to pay here, but fucking I'll be swinging the Lightning tap everywhere. And I don't even I think it might be a little bit of bullshit. I think it's like Max Kaiser and like 4 other people just
that Jack
buying shit off each other. And Jack Moore was, yeah.
And you get there, it's like, what's that? what's that festival that they completely fucked up? Like Fire Festival. You get there and it's like Bitcoin Fire Festival.
Yeah.
But everyone's eating each other, like turning into cannibals and shit.
I think it might be a little bit like that.
They are doing a rerun of Fire Festival, aren't they? Did you see that?
Yeah, who's backing it? Someone famous is backing it, aren't they?
Ja Rule again, maybe?
No. Oh, yeah. No, someone, I don't know, someone fucking annoying. I was like, yeah, fuck him.
Well, they all are, aren't they? I mean, it takes some balls, to be fair. He's come out of prison and then just gone balls deep on the thing all over again.
So what you boys been up to?
What have we been up to? A lot, really. Building a lot of new stuff in the background. We were all in Singapore last week.
Okay, yeah.
For a conference called
What were you doing there?
Token 2049. So it's like the biggest crypto conference in the world.
What's the crowd like there?
I knew you were going to ask
that. I just picture a lot of autism. a lot of. I picture like furries walking around.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Nice.
So you've got the full spectrum. So you've got like absolute nerds that haven't came out of the basement like all year since the last festival. They've got like Cheeto dust all over their fingers and shit still. And
so it's like their fire festival.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the like really heavy venture capital guys on one hand who are trying to get like all the deal flow and like steal as much value from the whole thing as physically possible. And then there's some like happy medium in the middle but we were laughing because like all the good shit happens at the side events of the conference and not at the actual conference.
So what are the side events?
They're just a piss up, really. It's just an absolute piss up.
Just like 12 of you who are friends go to a pub. That's a side event, is it?
But it is funny. I mean, because so we threw one at a bar and like, you know, you put like free booze on and shit. And then, but people who
fucking Singapore beer is fucking expensive too.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
brutal.
And like, but some people would introduce themselves to me, but like tell me the name on crypto Twitter and be like, I don't want to dox. And I'm like, I'm fucking looking straight at you, mate.
I don't want to dox. Can't you just pull your phone out and like take a picture? This is fucking Mum's Basement 69.
Yeah. So it's been a bit. It was mental, but yeah, as I said, I literally knew that was the first question you'd ask. I was like, I'd love to take Boyle and talk.
I'll fucking go. I'll go to one if I'm around.
Well, it's not too far from you, is it? What's Oz to Singapore?
Singapore's not too far.
Yeah.
How many people went?
It's 10,000, I think.
10,000. 10,000. 10,000 people still think this shit's going to take off. Any of your shit. I can't believe that. That's insane. That means there's more as well. That's 10,000 people going to the event.
Yeah. Balaji was there doing a talk, like giving the whole Bitcoin to $1 million spiel.
Is he a con artist or not? I can't tell.
I have no idea. He's like early venture capital. Like
he's very smart.
Hit Uber really early, and then everyone goes like philosophical. It's like because they hit one venture capital investment really right, like Naval. Like I quite like Naval, but everyone turns really philosophical when they hit one. Like one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be like when fucking Bitcoin takes off as well. I'll be like, yeah.
I just think
I'll write a book like fucking what's his name, Nicholas Tsab or whatever his name is, Anti-Fragile.
Oh. Yeah, Taleb.
I still need to read that.
Taleb, that's it.
So what's since we last chatted? What's the what's going on in the crypto world for you? Are you still just?
I'm just stacking sats, baby. That's it. I'm just fucking watching the price bounce from like 25 to 30 and up and down, and nothing's going on. Nothing's happening at all. It feels like something's about to happen. It's either going to like. The whole world economy is going to tank completely and Bitcoin's going to go down to like 10,000, but it will still be valuable in comparison to the world burning, or it's just going to take off. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Well, there's a lot of things have happened with Bitcoin. The ETF or whatever the fuck it is, BlackRock filed.
Yeah.
All that sort of shit. So that looks like it's going to be passed. And then the new accounting thing. I don't know. I'm just parroting. I'm like just saying exactly what Michael Saylor says, except a little bit more retarded, because they're not my own ideas. A lot more retarded, to be fair.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, the BlackRock ETF is a fucking big one, to be fair, because the spot ETF effectively means if they're whatever they've got on the balance sheet from the ETF, they need to hold in custody with, and I think they're going to go with Coinbase for that.
Yeah.
But what that effectively means, if you want that institutional money flying into it, then they're going to have to actually purchase it. So, and they've only had one ETF rejection ever.
Yeah, I know.
So,
well, they're the biggest. You can't get. No one's bigger than BlackRock.
Yeah,
they're like the overlords.
They're on the board of every fucking.
Yeah. They own everything. Now, I just wonder how much control they can take over the network. They've been talking about like forks, like a BlackRock can force a fork, and then they'll have so much money that people will be forced to go in on their fork, and then it can centralize and all that. But I don't know. Saylor seems to think none of these hedge funds or anyone who's applied for the ETFs have any interest in like corrupting the network. They just want a piece of the action. So we'll see.
Where do you stand on, like, because there's two sides of that coin, isn't there? Because you're coming in with institutional money, but Bitcoin is like in its essence completely just goes counter against that, if you know what I mean. It's like there's a weird kind of relationship between people wanting their bags to move, but it's kind of antithetical to what the whole Bitcoin movement is supposed to be about.
Yeah, but it's free and open, so anyone can access it, from the poorest to the richest. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck who comes in. I feel sorry. What I do feel sorry for is all the this would have been like the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor people from the rich to the poor, sorry, if everyone who had heard about Bitcoin just got onto it, because the institutions can't even buy the Bitcoin right now. They don't have the setup. Their systems aren't set up for it just yet. But in 6 months, it's over. The institutional money's in, and then like it might never be possible to buy a fucking single Bitcoin again. So there was an opportunity there for everyone who had no money to take some of that fucking elite money. But I think it's past now, or it's going to be past very soon, unless people switch on. But yeah. You can lead a horse to water, eh? I've been preaching it for no one's interest. No one gives a fuck about Bitcoin. No one wants to hear about it. No one. It's just as bad as NFTs. Everyone thinks it's some sort of scam.
That's fucking hilarious. You know, when we first stepped foot in the conference the other day, Alex, there was an NFT like gallery, and these two like American guys were walking past it, and they went, "Oh, that's cool, NFTs. They still a thing."
Are they? So what's the latest with NFTs?
Well, even before we go into that, you are right about the Bitcoin thing and the scam. Because my mate got his Instagram hacked the other day, and we've all seen it. And we like where someone gets into your Insta and they start posting charts and they say like, "Oh my god, I finally bought Bitcoin, just bought a new Range Rover and stuff." And basically, like, I was like, it doesn't fucking help the cause, does it? When everyone that you see, and then I start getting loads of DMs. One of the other lads like took my mate's head and basically superimposed it on like our bodies as if like he was part of the Blockmates team, like scamming people on Bitcoin.
Yeah, that is
just like obviously taking the piss, but I don't know why it's the first port of call for people.
The thing that happens as well on Twitter is you'll follow a Bitcoiner, like, I don't know, like Jeff Booth or something like that. And like 5 minutes later, you'll get a follow back from a Jeff Booth account with like a bunch of followers, but it's just some bot or some scammer. So then you're in a conversation with Jeff Booth, fake Jeff Booth, and then it's dodgy. It happened like 5 different times. Greg Foss, Larry Lepard, all these guys.
Someone did it to us the other week, didn't they, Graham? Someone made like a fake Blockmates account, and like it's
They're
wild
out of
the way
control
they
at the
do it.
minute.
Yeah, the bots are fucked now, big time.
The whole thing for paying for Twitter Blue is like we're supposed to like negate that, but it's like if anything, they've just like took it upon themselves to make it like a thing, like a vendetta against Elon.
And apparently, it's going to be fully paid now. There's going to be no free accounts on X. Who the fuck calls it? It's crazy to me.
Is anyone calling it X? Like,
no, I don't. It's a useless platform. I don't know. I think it's going to fucking crash. It fucking sucks now.
Yeah. I hope we're fucked.
Yeah, we are fucked if that's the case.
My feed is like all over the place. I'll get like 14 posts in a row from like David Icke, and then fucking 12 from Jordan Peterson, and then like another fucking 10 from Andrew Tate. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I haven't heard that name in years. He's still the Lizard King.
Yeah, he's still going so hard. He hasn't missed a beat. He's like more he's banned from every country, but he hasn't missed a beat.
I like his commitment to the cause, to be fair.
He's been right on just about everything. So expect the lizards to be revealed at some point. That wouldn't even surprise me anymore.
No, we can't go down the David Icke route. I mean,
no, we got banned.
I mean, did you see that Louis C.K. has joined your camp? He's now officially a Bitcoin maxi.
Is that actually Louis C.K.? Because I think it's a parody account.
Well,
it's Louis KC.
Not Louis C.K. Of course, I'm not Louis C.K., but maybe comedy parody and satire with 118,000 followers.
I can never figure that guy out, because about 2 months ago, he started making posts saying, no, this really is a parody account. And he revealed it to everyone and then lost a bunch of fans and all that sort of stuff. And then came back in and said something along the lines of like, who knows if I am Louis C.K. or not. So I can't fucking get it. I just assume it's not.
I mean, I hope it is. Because if it is...
Yeah, I hope it is as well. But I don't know. I don't know if it is.
What are you pulling up here, Grant? Okay, I'm convinced. Let's do it. Switch all cryptocurrency. Switch all currency to Bitcoin.
And he's put the laser eyes on as well. Funny cunt, regardless.
Even if it isn't him, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
To be fair, it got me because he tweeted this and then changed his picture back. And I was like, if this is some loser just sitting pretending to be Louis C.K., which it seems more and more likely that it is, then again, I respect the commitment to the cause.
Yeah, he's got some serious commitment to the cause. Yeah, I'll make a confession. Here's the confession. I fucking actually, because I love Louis C.K., I actually subscribe to his Twitter thing. So I'm paying this cunt $3 a month.
So you're the only one.
No, there's like, because I was like, oh, if this is real, this is Louis C.K., I can have a chat to him. And then I was having a chat to him, and he's like, post a joke, and he's going to rate them. Right. And I thought it was actually Louis C.K. I didn't even want to bring this up. This is like a dirty little secret of mine. This is disgusting. So in his like subscribe section, he's like, post a fucking joke. So I posted a joke and he rated it, and he rated it like 5 or 6 out of 10. And I was like, all right, that it wasn't a great joke anyway. I just posted something.
Yeah.
And then, but I was like, oh, it's Louis C.K. as well. He's a high standard. Now I just know he's some like drunk father of 2 from fucking Connecticut or some shit. And he's judging my fucking jokes. Fuck him. But I got trolled, but I'm still subscribed as well, because I don't know how to fucking unsubscribe.
Still paying him even though you absolutely know he's pulling your pants down.
Yeah, but like there's still like that 3% that it might be Louis. but he's spending a lot of fucking time on Twitter if it's Louis.
I want to believe that it is.
This is like these glasses are an NFT project called the Nouns, so that would make me think that it's not him.
Not him.
Because that's a bit in the weeds of.
Oh, it's deep, is it?
Yeah.
I just like how provocative he was being with the questions, and I was like, I'm not having that Louis CK is like gonna resort to crypto Twitter to decide whether he wants to put his life savings in Bitcoin.
The thing is, he got shared by Elon Musk a couple of months back as well, and got like 4 million likes, and yeah, it's a weird one. I can't figure it out, but
hence the large follow count as well.
So there's been something really funny that's like, well, me and Alex find it fucking hilarious that's happened in the kind of shitcoin space. And I know we showed you like Pepe last time and it kind of blew your mind. But there's this new one called Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Obama what?
Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
I don't
Not
even know
affiliated with Harry Potter. Obama Sega or fucking. And this is their website.
Okay. Oh.
Look at that one.
And who the fuck? Like, explain to me how this works.
Right.
So.
Yeah, right. Explain
Go
to
on,
me how
Grant.
it works.
I'll put him because there is so much to unpack here.
There's so much to unpack.
Go on,
so the project is called Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
Project.
And then
Please don't call it a fucking project. The project. Some fucking drunk autistic dork just mashed together some shit on the phone.
Well,
Google.
It was born out of a bag.
A bag?
Yeah. Have you got the picture of the bag, Grant?
Yeah.
So basically, it was in Thailand or somewhere in Southeast Asia. I think it's on the media and the Twitter account. Someone saw in one of those shitty stalls that will just try and flog you absolutely any shit that they can get. Someone basically put on a bag or a T-shirt or something, Harry Potter, Sonic.
That's pretty good, though.
So what this is obviously, this is the brainchild of like some Cambodian or Thai person who's thought, what are the most popular things in the West right now?
That is pretty good, though. I can imagine some like Balinese dude just like if they like Sonic and they like Harry Potter and they like Obama, they're really gonna like when we put them all together. That's good.
But the ticker that it trades on is they've called it Bitcoin. So instead of like BTC, the ticker is actually just Bitcoin.
Oh, it's just big. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So they're scamming that way as well.
Yeah.
It's fucking
all right. The bag's funny. So what's the project?
It's just a fucking token that trades. And what's hilarious about it is it was at 190 million market cap.
What the fuck?
It's currently at 77 million, and there's been like $1.7 million worth of volume today. The merch is fucking hilarious if you look at the merch store.
Oh, the merch.
It's like a double bed. Cum is illegal.
That's pretty funny. To be fair, that is pretty fucking funny.
Yeah.
So what? So, but there's a million different shit coins, isn't there?
Yeah.
How do you pick the one?
It's funny if you don't sell. How do you pick the one?
It's funny. So what happens with these shit coins? So someone has a shit coin, it does nothing, but the whole time they're trying to hype it. And the goal is to hype it up enough, and then once it hits what you think is the peak, just dump. Is that 100%.
That's it?
And that's
it's a casino.
Okay, so
it's all about memetics of how far can this like infiltrate the hive mind of Twitter, and obviously this one's done it perfectly because it's so fucking funny. And then it's like basically hype.
But then it's a game against each other on who's going to sell first, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how high it's going to go. And so you're just holding, fuck that. That's full casino shit.
They did a promo video for it, which this is what we're looking at here.
This token is the end game. It's the shitcoin of shitcoin. I mean, imagine telling your coworker you're quitting because Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 and you coin. Boom! Imagine the media reporting on Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 and you. Ticker is Bitcoin, breaking 1 billion market cap. Now, unless you hate money, go ahead and visit
hposni.com.
So the Inu at the end, is that like Shiba Inu?
Yeah.
They just tack that on the end?
A parody of that, yeah.
And what's the 10?
Just because it's a big number.
Just whatever. It's like throwing a number, whatever.
Bigger than 9.
Whoever invented it is funny, at least.
But not only that, they've also made an absolute shit load of money as well, which is just, as has everyone who bought this fucking thing when it like launched. It's just crazy. It's just nuts.
Is there any technology behind it at all, or is it just?
You could literally deploy it. These are their NFTs as well, associated to it.
0.73 ETH. And who the fuck is buying it?
People who find it funny.
Yeah.
I see the same thing in fucking comedy all the time as well. You see all these huge comedians and you're like, who the fuck is going to see this cunt? And then they're selling out stadiums and you're like, fucking, it's just unexplainable to me. But there's so many people out there.
Do you know who I came across recently, which I've probably been living under a rock, comedy-wise, and made me think that? You know that Matt Rife guy?
Yeah.
I was just like, he is apparently just exploded and sells out after.
Oh, he's huge.
And I watched some of his stuff and I was just like, who the fuck?
Who is he? Is he American?
He exclusively plays to like females that are 10s. no one under a 10. So he'll sell out a fucking stadium of 10s.
And I saw that Joe Rogan's just had him on as well.
Yeah, he was just on recently as well.
Which I never would have thought. Like, I thought that they would be completely other ends of the spectrum and they would never even entertain having someone like that on. But yeah, I assumed that was who you were talking
about. I've only seen the crowd work stuff he's done.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate crowd work. It's just fucking, it's just lowest common denominator now, I feel like. Everyone's just talking to the crowd. It's not even good. Like, I fucking hate it. So yeah, that's it.
I haven't seen any of his material. I haven't. I was like half flicking through it the other day, and I was just cringing.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, when you blow up, well, I've seen it happen in Australia. Like, comedians blow up because they put up a clip of an interaction with the crowd, and then their whole fucking career has to be crowd interaction. So they're not actually that good at comedy. They're just good at the crowd interaction.
Yeah.
And it's really fucked crowds as well, because now crowds feel like they're part of the fucking show all the time. So yeah, so what all they want,
what is heckling and shit going up for?
Not so much heckling, but what happens is you'll go on stage, you'll do a little bit of crowd work because it's part of the game. You do a little bit, and then you'll go into your material or something, and they'll just like fucking shut off completely. And then to get them fired back up, you'll go into crowd work, and it's fucking annoying. It was happening a lot in Edinburgh when I was there.
I went to see Tom Segura recently, and it felt exactly like that. Like, the actual material just wasn't landing very well, and it was strange.
Yeah.
It was a weird atmosphere. It was strange.
one of my mates went and saw him as well, and he said the same thing because he loves his podcast. He's like, I fucking love his podcast, but he's like, it wasn't quite the same. It wasn't up to it.
It just didn't land that well.
And do you know Andrew Santino?
Only from when you mentioned him last time, I think.
Whiskey Ginger guy.
Oh yeah, who does the podcast with Bobby Lee?
Yeah. Well, apparently he was down in Australia and he was doing his show, and like every 10 minutes or something, you'd say Theo Von, and then everyone would cheer, and that was pretty much it.
We watched the Shane Gillis new one. Have you seen it, Al?
Yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
Shane Gillis is good. Joe List, he dropped another special. He's done 3 in 3 years, and they're all very high quality.
Have you, complete segue, have you been following the friend tech stuff?
The what? All right. Hit me with it, boys.
Yeah, go on, you can take the floor, Grant.
So there's a new app in the whole crypto landscape called Friend Tech, and you link it to your Twitter, and then people will effectively buy. They were originally called shares, but now they've been changed to keys, I can imagine, for legal reasons. So if you connected your Twitter, then immediately me and Alex would go and buy your keys. And what that would effectively mean would then we'd be able to go and like chat directly with you. So it's kind of like a crypto version of OnlyFans, where you can like buy access, have conversations with the specific person who signed in with Twitter. But like initially it was crypto Twitter personalities, and then a couple of big bands and gamers and streamers came on, like Disclosure and people like that were on there. And then like the OnlyFans girls like got onto it. But then they've all just left because it was just like lots of crypto guys asking to see the boobs. So now it's just crypto guys again. But yeah, that's the biggest thing happening in the industry at the minute.
The crypto guys know how to flush out the ladies pretty quick, eh?
Oh, some guy sent a tweet to one of them, and he just tweeted us in, show hole.
Imagine the girl just going, yeah, all right, fucking.
Yeah, is that how it runs around?
Why not? Show hole. There's your new shitcoin.
Yeah.
Show hole. That's what we should do. We should try and get some fucking shit going. Have you guys invented anything?
Invented coins? No. God, I think we'd be like flushed out of the space immediately if we did. But we could just completely disclose. We could launch the Boyle shitcoin, and everyone knows that's exactly what we're up to.
No, but then we need to do it real underground, I reckon, and see if we can. Would you be kicked out if you created a shitcoin that has no value and just dumped it on everyone? Would you be kicked out of the community?
Yeah, I'd be ostracized, I think. That's
probably a good thing as well, to be honest. The community sounds fucking dodgy.
Yeah, well, that's why even when I'm meeting people face to face in Singapore, they weren't doxing to me. I'm like, I'm looking at you, mate. What was that tweet from Twan Grant? You know, we were looking at the other day.
Oh, fucking hell, I've got it here. Let me bring it up. So for context, for anyone who's listening on Spotify, there's this kind of like holistic girl. She looks like she lives in fucking Ubud in Bali, and she's like breastfeeding. She's got like breast milk, and then there's 3 like ripped yoga guys trying her breast milk. But then there's like a guy we know from crypto Twitter who's retweeted it, saying, "Yeah, I don't care. The all new fully loaded Ford F350 with high output 6.7 litre power stroke V8 diesel with unique turbo, upgraded exhaust manifolds, unique tuning targeting with the best horsepower and torque in class could not pull my tongue out of their arsehole if I'm being completely honest."
That is pretty fucking funny.
Man,
oh god,
Grant, pull up his fucking profile picture as well, man.
that was a good lead up. That's his profile.
Yeah, so he's wearing a pride flag with clown shoes, and it says "I can't breathe." Oh god, I just got that reference. The "I can't breathe" reference.
Is this the guy that didn't want to get doxxed?
No, I don't know who this is.
He actually looks like that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done another one. I would pay Sarah Safari large sums of money to beat the absolute shit out of me. I'm talking within inches of my life. 6 months in a coma, brain hemorrhage, completely loss of memory just to beat me into a pile of 70-30 ground beef, curb stomping my face barefoot, spit on my unconscious body.
Jesus Christ.
I would love to know.
That's his thing now.
I would love to know what some of these guys look like,
Oh, it'd be about 12
I can tell you it's not good. It's not good. Otherwise they would have their fucking head on the profile.
Yeah.
You seen his bio?
PhD. Only farted, you ain't shit yet. Meat.
Location.
DM for quotes. Oh, well, they got to do something, don't they?
Got to pass the time until the next bull cycle.
Yeah, when is that coming? Does anyone know?
Please tell me if you do.
And will crypto pump as well? It's all interconnected with Bitcoin, though, isn't it? Once Bitcoin pumps, will it all come with it, or?
Yeah. It's just new liquidity coming into the market. Effectively, now all you've got is guys robbing money off each other. The same money. And there's no like new money coming in to take from the nerds, like in the new folk coming in. So everyone's just kind of robbing money from each other.
So really, the next wave is when the institutional money comes in.
Yeah, you see prices spike from that, then your Uber driver comes in, and then cycle starts. I thought this was quite funny. So there's someone who, because with NFTs, apparently like you own the IP under of the underlying asset that it is. So someone's created like this Bored Ape water, and the 12 pack of canned water is $33.69. Someone's put it must be their tears inside. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not very well thought out, is it? But it's been.
What have they gone for there? What's that company called?
Liquid Death, definitely.
Yeah.
Rip off Liquid Death. But
who was that? Who was that Australian crypto guy you told me about?
Oh, Bitlord.
Bitlord. Yeah. Yes, I follow him.
Oh, do you?
And he's funny as fuck. He's a good laugh, that guy. He's definitely an ex-meth head Aussie, just bogan. Is he like rich, is he?
Yeah, he's fucking balling.
He seems like he was
like very, very early. Money. Well, if you like play it out, like how would you?
If he was a month later, he would be dead in the gutter somewhere. That's the type of Australian dude he is. He's your philosopher that fucking bored early and that just got lucky.
Yeah. He's got 298,000 followers.
He's fucking class. You know, there's a funny story. You know, you mentioned Nassim Taleb earlier. I don't know if we've mentioned this before, but Bitlord's actually got like a Bitcoin tattoo on his arm, if you can see that. And Bitlord and Nassim Taleb were actually on a flight at the same time. And Nassim Taleb sent a picture of Bitlord's arm saying like something like to the effect like Bitcoin is like not coming back or some shit. And then Bitlord had seen it on Twitter, and then apparently they'd had like this altercation on the plane. I wonder if I can find it.
He was calling him like a fucking imbecile, wasn't he? He was like, I've just been sitting next to this fucking... Yeah, oh, here we go. How would you took that photo as well?
Scandinavian skin brain.
Scandinavian skin brain.
So yeah, he's a cunt anyway, Taleb. His books are good. Have you read his books?
I haven't.
I've never actually read them. No.
Yeah, no, his books are actually pretty good. The ideas behind it are good, but he seems like some sort of fucking like con man type character.
Yeah, I mean, feels like everyone is though these days, doesn't it?
Oh, that's everyone everywhere. It's almost like you're forced into it.
Yeah.
You've got no other alternative. You have to be a fucking snake. But I don't know. Bitcoin scene's a little bit different.
Yeah,
not the community. The community seems fucking the same, but
that was Bitlord's reply to him there, wasn't it, Grant?
Yeah, I actually found you to be very kind, polite, and a pleasant gentleman. Up beside you, trying to grow up the arrow stairs as she leaned across you, I'd say you represent yourself quite well for a crackpot scholar.
That's good. I like it.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah,
he is fucking hilarious.
He's been fucking good entertainment.
He really has. I'm glad that we at least left you with some value last time, especially if we start doing these more frequently. I feel like
let's get them happening.
We need to properly indoctrinate you. It's been a bit of like a ghost town, hasn't it, Grant, in the last few weeks? For obvious reasons.
It's been dead. Nothing's been happening.
Flat as a fart.
Yeah, to be honest. Which you can kind of understand, but that's why you sort of take the comedy where you can, really, other than Harry Potter, Sonic, Obama.
There was a load of derivatives of it, effectively like Voldemort, fucking RFK Jr. 12 Inu and shit like that came off the back of it.
Are they getting any hate?
There was a one, and like the ticker was Ethereum, which is quite funny. And I know like a load of people who bought it, and I think they were hosting like a Miss Scroto Universe competition yesterday on Twitter Spaces.
So, are you guys making money out of these things? Because you're pretty tapped into it, so you would get the like early mail.
You know what? It's one of those where you see it, you think it's really fucking stupid, so you leave it, and then the next thing you look, it's the most obvious play of all time, and then you've just missed out on like life-changing money.
Yeah.
You've just got a completely left curve. Oh, it happens every day.
And the ones that you buy, and you're like, oh, it's only a few $100s, and then before you know it, you've bought fucking 20 of them, and they've all gone to absolute shit.
So you got to go against your instinct.
Yeah. I mean,
total left curve it, just like left curve it all the way.
I've spent a lot of time like thinking about like what is the formula for a successful shitcoin, like meme meets like narrative meets community. I don't even fucking know. But then it's always when you look back at it, like even when we were talking about Pepe last time, that you think, oh, I can completely see like why that exploded, because it's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? But then at the time there are so many of them that pop up that it's hard to like judge. It's just pure luck, really. Like Grant said, complete casino. Yeah. Complete fucking casino.
So how long does it take them to shoot up to like the peak?
That one's been going for like, that was the 10th of May, and it hit its all-time high on the 21st of August.
But then Pepe was different though, wasn't it? Because Pepe was what, like an overnight explosion.
That was...
Yeah.
So when did you find out about Obama Sonic?
When too late is the answer.
No, I think I'd seen it. I just never like paid enough attention to it, and then the next thing I look, it's fucking 100 million market cap, which is just like people trying to run.
Yeah, but there's no way you can't be down on yourself for missing out on that.
No, it's fucking hilarious. Like the amount of fun that.
How can you rationalize that?
No, you can't.
You can't.
Insane.
And that's why all the millionaires are made up of people who tweet girls with shit like show haul, because they don't think about it. They just throw a coin at everything and then something sticks.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm conscious I knew we had to wrap up by 1:15, although I could just shoot the shit all day. But what we do want to do, though, to everyone listening, is we are going to probably try and make this a monthly occurrence for Boyle. Come on. Prepared to just go through any bullshit that we see in the mad world that we're in, and the Boyle is half in, quarter in. How would we say that?
I'm in, boys.
I think by next year, with a fully indoctrinated you, and you'll be launching shitcoins left, right, and centre.
I'm halfway there. That was actually legitimately funny. A couple of those things. Harry Potter, Obama Sonic, 10 Inu. I'm fucking. You could have sold me on that, to be fair. I would have been like, I'm in.
Put your life savings in this.
That is
and
catchy.
There is Bitcoin, so.
That was some Bitcoin.
That's right. Right. Awesome. Thank you.
That arsehole thing, that's just classic comedy.
Mate, so good catching up again. And I'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, beautiful. Just let us know. Thanks for having me again. See you boys soon.